All right, so we're going to look at some notes here, and we're going to be doing notes on graphing. So we're going to put notes and then graphing. Now, some of you may actually have a piece of paper that is graph with it. Some of you guys, you might have to create your own. Hopefully you can find some graph paper. Definitely highly recommended. If you do have your own graph paper, you're going to need to draw this coordinate. If you were able to be given a piece of paper to do the notes, this should be pretty simple. You don't have to do the first part. So the first part, we do need to draw a graph, but in particularly, this graph is actually called a coordinate plane. All right. So this is called a coordinate plane. It goes on in all directions to infinity. So this is called a coordinate plane, because we use coordinates to navigate around here. All right, and with a coordinate plane, our horizontal axis, this is called our x-axis. So this is the part where you do now need to start writing. And our vertical axis is called our y-axis. So you want to make sure you have those labeled. Now, as you can see, there are 4 quadrants here. Okay, we have 4 different quadrants. So this quadrant right here in the upper right-hand corner, this is called quadrant 1, and we use Roman numerals to identify them. This quadrant to the left, this is called quadrant 2. Again, we use Roman numerals, so the Roman numeral for 2 is just 2 lines with a top and a bottom. Then we just continue going around in counterclockwise form. So this one down here in the bottom left is quadrant 3. And in the bottom right is quadrant 4. Quadrant 4, Roman numerals 4 is an IV, just like that. All right. So quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4. Understanding your quadrants is something good to know. This middle part right here, this is what's called your origin. Your origin is the middle part. That's where the x and y axis intersect. All right. And our origin has the ordered pair 0, 0. Some of you may be asking, well, what does that mean? Well, all ordered pairs, are written with the x value first and the y value second. So all ordered pairs are written x, y. So what the origin 0, 0 means we're going over 0 on the x-axis, so we're not going anywhere, and then we're going up 0 on the y-axis, means we're not going anywhere. So the origin is 0, 0. Your origin is where you start when you're graphing a new point. It is the original spot. That's origin, the start, where it comes from. All right. So this is the basis of a graph. We have 4 quadrants. The horizontal axis is your x-axis, your vertical axis is your y-axis, and then the whole thing is called a coordinate plane. All right, so let's go on to, so what are we going to do with all this stuff? Well, let's graph the following. So we're going to graph the following. So we got 4 points we're going to graph. We have point A, which is the ordered pair 4, 3. We have point B, which is the ordered pair -2, 5. We have point C, which is the ordered pair -5, -2. And we have point D, which is the ordered pair 7, -1. All right. So let's talk about how we're going to graph these. So these are our 4 ordered pairs that we're graphing. So let's start with point A. Point A has the ordered pair 4, 3. If you remember, ordered pair is x, y. So what this means is on the x-axis, I'm going 4. So I'm going to start at my origin, and I'm going to go over 4 on the x-axis. Well, I'm going to go positive. If we remember from a number line, positive is to the right. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm at 4 on the x-axis. Well, it's talking about the ordered pair 4, 3. So I go 4 on the x-axis, and then I'm going to go 3 on the y-axis, but I'm going to start at this point right here. So I'm going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I plot a point. All right, so this is a point A. Think of this as like Battleship. Hopefully some of you guys have played Battleship, you know, where it'd be like, you guess a letter and a number, so you guess like B4. So you'd go over to B and then you'd go down 4 to see it there. That's what this is. This is the ordered pair 4, 3. So we go over 4, then up 3. All right, so let's look at B. B is -2, 5. So we're going to start at our origin because we're at a new point. So we're dealing with a new point, new ordered pair. So we're going to go -2 and the x. Well, -2 is to the left, so we're going to go 1, 2 to the left. And then 5. 5 is positive, so we're going to go up 5. So we're going to start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, right here. This is B. Okay. And then let's do C. C is -5, -2. So again, because we're doing a new point, we're going to start back at our origin. We're going to go -5. So we're going to go 5 in the negative direction on the x. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this time it says -2 in the y. So we're going to go down 2, 1, 2. And that is point C. So we're going to label it with a C. Right? And the last point we're going to do, point D, is 7, -1. So we're going to start at our origin because we're plotting a new point, and we're going to go 7 on the x because remember ordered pairs, first number is x. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it tells me I need to go -1 on the y, so I'm going to go down 1 on the y. And this is point D, so I'm going to label it with D. Okay, so this is graphing the following 4 points. This is what it should look like on your graph. Right here. And they're all in retrospect of the origin. So this is point A is over 4 up 3 from the origin. We can also say point A is in quadrant 1, point B is in quadrant 2, point C is in quadrant 3, and point D is in quadrant 4. Sorry, I had a yawn. All right. Now, we can also do things reverse. So if I gave you the following point, so let's say I plotted, let's do a point right here, and we're going to call this point E. All right. And then we got a point right here, and we're going to call this point F. And then I got a tricky point right here, and we're going to call this point G. So I have these 3 points here. Well, I want to know what is the ordered pairs of those points. So let's talk about E. Let's continue to do alphabetical order. So point E, what is the ordered pairs of point E? Well, we're going to start at the origin, and I need what would be my directions to get E? Well, let's do our X first. So how far over do I need to go? Well, I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to go 6 over, but did I go left or right? I went left. So that'd be -6. So -6. And as you can see, I'm putting a parentheses in front, comma. So I'm at -6. And then I went 1, 2 on the Y. I went up 2. Up 2 is a positive. So we have -6, 2. And then we have a parentheses. The parentheses are very important with ordered pairs because parentheses tell me it is an ordered pair. If you just have numbers separated by a comma, that is a list of numbers. The parentheses around 2 numbers tell me it's an ordered pair. All right, so let's look at point F. So point F, we're going to start by opening our parentheses. Well, point F, ooh, that's right here. Okay, start at my origin, always start at my origin. Let's figure out which way on my x-axis. I need to go right, 1, 2. So I went right 2, so that's +2, comma. I'm at +2, and then I need to go down 1, 2. Down is negative, so -2. So the ordered pair F is over 2, down 2. And the last point we're going to look at is G. So what is the ordered pair of G? Well, let's start at the origin, and where is G? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so, well, do I need to go anywhere on the x-axis? I don't. So if I don't go anywhere, I just label that as 0. So my x, I go over 0, so I go, I didn't have to go anywhere. Sweet, I like it when I don't have to go anywhere. And then for my y, well, I'm not here, so I got to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. So I went up 4. So point G has a ordered pair of 0, 4. So this is graphing. This is using a coordinate plane. This is how to plot points. So I gave you ordered pairs. You had to plot the points. This is how to take points and state the ordered pairs of them. All right. So this is graphing pretty much in a nutshell. You got to be able to take ordered pairs and plot the points. And you got to be able to take a point and tell me what the ordered pairs are.